Hello everyone, this is a review I want to dedicate to my late friend Nick, who shares the same love for B-movies as what I do and what I will guess also you do. The movie I've chosen today is done so for nostalgic reasons, so Nick, this one's for you. I am Torstein from Cinema Terror, and I'm happy to present to you the awesomeness that is The Stabilizer. This fast-paced Indonesian action film from 1986 gives us one of the unsung heroes of 80s action films in Peter O'Brien as the man himself, the title character, the Stabilizer. Just look at this guy and tell me you don't want him to be the hero in every gun-blazing movie ever made. Who else than Peter O'Brien could pull off a character with such beautiful, macho hair as the incredible Stabilizer, who even has an epic picture of himself on the wall like this one. He is hilarious and delivers so many funny facial expressions, has the most awesome hair ever, and is dressed in clothes that were only made to be worn in the 80s. And fear not, as this is not the only film that he did, as he would show up in a handful of other Indonesian movies between 1986 and 1992, with his other 1986 film, The Intruder, being another standout. In it, O'Brien plays a character named Rambu, where he seeks out revenge upon an evil gang leader called Mr. White, played by, yet again, by the villain of this film, Craig Gavin.
This might lead to something. Let's go.
The story in The Stabilizer is pretty simple, even for a film like this. The Stabilizer out to hunt down and get revenge on the evil bad guy. Simple and easy like that. Oh, and the bad guy is called
Greg Rainmaker.
Just legendary, Greg Rainmaker. Rainmaker and his henchmen, which include a Mr. T lookalike, is into all kinds of evil business, drug dealing, murder, rape, whatever you could imagine. The Stabilizer was investigating Rainmaker's evil business dealings, and as payback and a message to stay away, Rainmaker tortures and rapes his woman, Mrs. Stabilizer if you will. So payback is in the works, and there is no one out there with more hatred for evil scum like Greg Rainmaker than our guy, the Stabilizer.
I despise scum like Rainmaker.
There are plenty of lovely 80s action films that have seen a late rise in popularity due to word spreading of the hilarious insanity that some of these goodies deliver. Movies like Miami Connection, Hard Ticket to Hawaii, and Deadly Prey are probably more popular than they've ever been, much in thanks due to word of mouth on the internet and with popular YouTube channels like Red Leather Media and others influencing their audience to check some of these previously hidden gems out. While the mentioned movies now has gotten their proper respect and love, The Stabilizer is one of the many that are still sitting quietly collecting dust in the collection of brave explorers of trashy and cheesy B-movies, awaiting its time to finally be picked up, explored, and enjoyed. And that time will definitively come, as The Stabilizer has everything a fan of these types of films would look for. The story hardly makes sense, there's action in nearly every single scene of the film, there's some of the greatest dubbing in cinema history, and of course there's a childlike approach and ineptitude behind the camera. The Stabilizer wastes no time in getting things started, as there is a fast-paced action scene right from the start.
Yes. Alright, Captain. Who are you?
It starts off wanting to show you what you're in store for, and you can't ask for much more from an opening scene in an action movie. Some of the stunt work in these scenes look dangerous, and I would be surprised if the production didn't leave plenty of stunt people with rough bruises or broken bones. The only complaint I could have about all of these exciting action sequences is that it can become too much for some after a while. The story doesn't back it up in any way, but if you have a few friends with you and some open beer bottles, then I doubt you will mind any of it one bit, as the humor of it all makes up for it. The legendary director behind this piece of cheesy entertainment is none other than Arizal. Yeah, he went by one name only. There was Prince, Madonna, and Arizal. While born in Indonesia back in 1943, he went on to study abroad in Australia and eventually became a journalist. His entry into cinema would start in 1971, when he surprisingly enough got himself a position as an artistic assistant at Walt Disney in Los Angeles. He started off making his own movies back in his home country in 1974, and kept working non-stop, directing a total of 58 movies over a 20-year-long career. Most of his stuff was in the comedy genre, and from the looks of it, several of them did quite well in his home country. But it is without a doubt the handful of action films that will have the most interest for us foreign viewers.
bitch.
What's up, Mr. Rainmaker? The police force?
No, but I'm afraid that those two lousy cops seem to have 9 lives.
What do we do now?
Kill them!
I don't know why, but I've never gotten around to checking out any of his other stuff. Even though the trailers and clips available for his other action films seems to promise the same level of craziness that The Stabilizer has. Arizal passed away back in 2014, at an age of 71 years old. If you like entertaining action films that might not be great on a technical level, but makes up for it by giving it everything they have and are able to translate that enthusiasm onto the screen, then The Stabilizer is the perfect movie for you. If any of this looks like something you can find enjoyment in, then I do strongly recommend that you pick up The Stabilizer on DVD. The Stabilizer gets all my love and a wonderful score of 4 out of 5. Have you seen The Stabilizer? If so, do you share my enthusiasm for it? And are there any other Indonesian produced action films that you think me or others need to check out? Let people know about them in the comment section below. And if you're new to my channel and enjoy reviews of weird, obscure, low-budget movies, then make sure to subscribe as there will be plenty more to come in the future, right there on Cinema Terror.